Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you live inside of Cad Polk Stadium as the Star City Bulldogs are on the road tonight to take on the Helena Central Cougars in conference action. A very pleasant and good Friday evening to all of you. I'm Josh Smith. I'll be bringing you the live play-by-play action here in a few moments when the game gets started. It is homecoming here at Central. And so the Star City Bulldogs tonight will be facing a pretty good crowd here as they are on hostile territory getting set to take on the Cougars. We'll take a break in the action. We'll be back in just a moment with our pregame as we get set for kickoff here in about 8 minutes from Cad Polk Stadium. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's broadcast is brought to you in part by the Star City Bulldog Foundation. We'd like to recognize our diamond sponsors: Reed Robertson State Farm Insurance, Lawn and Power, Connect Bank, connecting you, Doctor's Orders Pharmacy, Star City Insurance Agency, Reliance Bank, Hiles and Associates Realtors, and Griffin Funeral Service of Star City. Our gold sponsors are Harper Law Office, Charo Mexican Restaurant, ABM, and Chartwells. Our silver sponsors: Simple Simon's Pizza, Greenland and Title Company, A+, Today's Power, your energy partner, Barry's True Value of Dumas, Little Doghouse Daycare and Preschool, and the First Baptist Church of Star City. Our bronze sponsors: Matt and Christy Tucker, Lincoln County Farm Bureau, Mark and Felicia Dutton, Jeff and Stacy Frizzell, Bracy and Jennifer Wilkerson, John Davis, Randy and Cheney Rayleigh, Jordan and Ashton Frizzell, Todd and Emily Dutton, The Produce Shed, and Premier Real Estate. Thanks to all members of the Star City Bulldog Foundation for all the support you provide to Star City High School and Star City School District. We would encourage any that would like to join the Bulldog Foundation to contact the athletic department at any time, as we are proud to have the support of our community and surroundings to build the program we have and the facilities that are premier in Southeast Arkansas. We welcome you back to Cad Polk Stadium. We're about to have the national anthem, so we'll take a quick break and be back with more in just a moment. We welcome you back to a live looking outside Cadpolk Stadium as we're getting set for action here at Central High School as Star City's on the road to take on the Cougars tonight. Last year it was a runaway for Star City as they handled business pretty early in the ball game, but this is not the same Helena-West Helena team that we saw last year as they've got a win under their belt and looking much better. So here we stand getting set for the kickoff tonight. Our captains are Grant Dutton and Jordan Brown as they've gone out for the coin toss. Star City enters tonight's game with a 5-1 record, the only loss on the season coming to number 3 Warren as they lost that game in overtime by 1 point to the Lumberjacks at home. Tonight they'll get a road test as it's a good little drive down to Central High School from Star City. And so we'll see. It looks like the Cougars won the toss and have elected to receive the ball. So Coach Vereen's going to send the defense out on the field as we get set for kickoff. Again, it's homecoming here at Central High School. Star City on the road, getting set to take on the hometown Cougars. We'll take one more quick break in the action. We'll be back with kickoff in just a moment. We welcome you back to Helena-West Helena as you see the Cougars taking the field as they get set to receive the kick. Star City enters the game again, 5-1 tonight, 3-1 in conference play. And Andres Heredia will be handling the kicking duties for the Bulldogs as he gets set to tee it up. Star City last year came into this ball game, established their game plan early and often, and they hope to do the same here tonight. Looks like Rogers is going to go back deep for the Cougars. They'll also have Zamarian Spencer back there as well. DJ Harrell is actually going to be the returner. Heredia has it ready. Officials have their hand in the air, and it is football time at Central High School. Heredia gets his foot into it. He's going to kick it deep, and it's going to be taken over there on the far sideline by the Cougars. Nice running room, but some laundry comes flying in on the kickoff return, and so we'll let the officials sort that one out. But we're ready for an offensive drive here at Cadpolk Stadium. Star City's defense has gradually improved as the season has gone on. They have really shown some signs of life, but no better showing than against the 9th-ranked McGee Owls last week, as they made it extremely difficult for the Owls to come in and find their way into the end zone. And so the Cougars will start here tonight on offense. And that penalty is going to push them back deep into negative territory as they'll have the ball inside the 15, spotted at about the 12. So as we get set for action, Cougars going to work out of the shotgun. Quarterback's going to keep it. He'll take it right up the middle. He'll pick up a couple before he is met in the hole there. And it looks like in on the tackle was Jesse Holcomb. Excuse me, that was Cash Tolson. Thought it was 50, it was 60. And so it's going to be second down. We'll call it about 8 yards as they picked up a couple. They hand it off this time right up the middle. And they'll pick up about 2 more yards. And so Harvey gets a couple more. And that'll make it, we'll call it third down and about 4 for the Cougars, as they ended up getting about 3.5 yards on second down. One thing I had forgotten, I love, they've got the illuminated down marker on that far sideline. It makes it easy to see. Quarterback rolls to his right. He's going to try to evade the defender, but he is not able to do so as Mason Taylor comes in and makes the tackle. And Latrell Burris right there with him to help stop the Helena West Helena quarterback. And so they'll send their punt unit on the field for the first time here tonight. So let's see what kind of punter they've got out there. Star City's going to go with the safe punt formation. They're not sending anyone back to return it. And they're going to get the punt away. It's going to hit at about the 46 and take a Star City roll. And so that one will be downed. They'll say the 43 of Helena West Helena. So first down and 10 for the Dogs on the Cougar side of the 50-yard line. Mason Taylor will get him started here tonight. Looks like out there with him that'll join him in the backfield is C.J. Turner, Tank Jones, and Peyton Taylor. So the Dogs go to the I. Taylor hands off right side to C.J. Turner. Turner's got a lot of room. He turns it up the field. He'll be beyond the marker, and so he'll get first down yardage and a little more, and they'll move the chains as C.J. gets it up all the way to the 32-yard line. And so first down and 10 after a good carry by C.J. Turner. You can pretty much set your clock to it. That's how they're going to start off every single ball game offensively. Your receiver here on the near sideline is Austin Wilkerson. Mason Taylor keeps it on the option. He goes around left side. He tries to avoid the tackler, but he's going to be stopped. And he's going to get about a yard and a half. And so that'll make it 2nd and 9. There's not a lot there for Mason. Clock rolling with 9 minutes and 20 seconds left here in the first quarter. That's one thing I love about Central. They have got one of the best scoreboards, if not the best scoreboard in the conference. Taylor brings them to the line. I formation. He'll send one man out wide. C.J. Turner gets it right side, bouncing it. And they're going to hang on and get him by the ankles at about the 30. They'll give him the 29 with his forward progress. And so that's going to make it 3rd down and 7. As Turner was unable to get the corner on the defender from Central. So Dax Humphreys will check into the ball game for the Dogs. Clock rolling here in the first. I formation behind Mason Taylor. Taylor hands off. C.J. Turner tries right side again, and there goes C.J. He's in the end zone for a Bulldog touchdown as C.J. Turner saw the hole and exploded through. And just like that, it's a 6-0 ball game with your Bulldogs on top. So great job by C.J. seeing where the opening was, making his way through and turning on the Jets. Andres Heredia on for the extra point. Heredia's kick is up, and it's right down the pipe. It's 7-0 here in Helena, West Helena. 8:21 remaining in the first quarter. We'll take a quick break in the action. We'll be back with more football in just a minute. 7-0, Dogs on top early as Heredia has it teed up, and he's going to kick it deep. And it's going to be taken on the far sideline by the Cougars. They're up to about the 20-yard line, breaks a tackle at the 21. But a good job that time by Ryan Albright coming in and making the sure tackle to keep them hemmed in there. And so the Cougars will have it on their own 21-yard line, first down and 10. They got a few yards on their first drive, but the Bulldogs able to force a punt after 3 plays. And so let's see where the Cougars go with it offensively this time. They'll take over first and 10, 8:13 left in the first quarter. Cougars are going to send 4 men out wide, 3 men bunched up over to the far sideline, 1 here to the near side, with 1 joining the quarterback in the backfield. He'll take the snap, throw the quick bubble out to the far side of the field, and that one is blown up by Peyton Taylor. I thought that the receiver had spun out of it, but they're going to say his knee hit, and so a great job by Peyton coming in and stopping them for about a 4-yard loss. That'll bring up 2nd and 14 for the Cougars. Looks like Zamarian Spencer getting set to take the snap. Spencer rolls right. He's going to look to pass. Flag comes out. Spencer still on the loose. He floats it towards his receiver here at about the 30. And it's going to fall incomplete. That flag back in the neighborhood of holding. So let's see what the official's going to call here. And it is going to be a hold against the Cougars. And so that is declined by Star City as it's already a 3rd and 13 situation. And so they'll take it as the pass fell incomplete. So the Dogs looking to get another stop here on 3rd down. They'll send 3 men out wide. The quarterback, 4 men out wide. And we got another whistle and a flag on the play. Them stopping the play, that's going to be a procedure penalty against the Cougars. And so they'll back them up 5 more. So that'll make it 3rd and very long. Clock stopped for the moment with 7:19 remaining here in the first quarter. So the Cougars are going to send them out wide. Quarterback Spencer is going to be joined in the backfield by Braylon Harvey. Spencer takes it. He's going to roll right. He's looking. And he's going to take it and run it, and he's going to be run out of bounds. Shy of the original line of scrimmage. He'll get back to about the 19, but it's going to be 4th down and long for the Cougars. And I'm sure they'll send the punt unit out here once again. So Star City defense does a good job playing coverage and staying home and keeping the quarterback from damaging them. So they'll get set to punt. Star City coming after it. That was a bad punt. It's blocked. And it's going to roll dead at the 27. And so Star City's going to have fantastic field position as they were able to get back there and block that punt after a low snap by the long snapper from Central High School. So it'll be 1st and 10 as your Dogs get set to send the offense back out there once again. I formation behind the quarterback. Taylor's going to look to pass. He's going to roll back, and he's going to turn it loose and just overshoots his intended receiver and his brother, Peyton Taylor. And so that'll be 2nd down and 10 as that one falls incomplete. Peyton was there, but that one just sailed on Mason a little bit. Flex bone look for the Dogs. Taylor's going to keep it on the option. He's got some room. He is up and across the 20-yard line. It'll be very close to 1st down yardage, but be just a bit short, and so it'll make it 3rd and a yard as Taylor's unable to get the 1st down. Checking into the ball game is Dawson McGaw for the Bulldogs. I formation. Handoff goes to you-know-who as C.J. Turner is going to get the 1st down. Helena did a good job of slowing him down, but Turner was able to get enough forward progress to move the chains and get a fresh set of downs for the Dogs. So Star City comes out in the flex bone look. Handoff goes left side to Peyton Taylor. Taylor is going to cut it up the field inside the 15. He'll get about 4 yards. So it'll be 2nd down and 6. As Peyton Taylor has a good carry on 1st down. 7-0, 5.5 minutes left here in the first quarter at Cadpolk Stadium. Wing tee look for the Dogs. Taylor hands off right side to C.J. Turner. They were waiting on him. He didn't have much time to do anything but turn it up the field. And so it'll be 3rd down. Dogs need to get it inside the 10 to convert the 1st down. Humphreys checks in for the Bulldogs. 3rd down was the magical number last time. Wing tee set. Taylor hands off right side to C.J. Turner. Turner's going to try to bounce it outside, and he's going to lose yardage. Back to the 15, and so that'll make it 4th down as C.J. Turner just could not get it up the field as there were 3 or 4 Cougars waiting for him over that right side. Clock rolling. Approaching 4:15 left in the first quarter. Star City up a touchdown. So Star City will send Austin Wilkerson wide to the far sideline. I formation behind Mason Taylor. Taylor goes play action. He's going to look to pass. He rolls right. He throws right at the marker, and he breaks out of a tackle as Austin Wilkerson shakes free for a Bulldog touchdown. Good job by Austin Wilkerson getting to those sticks and knowing where he had to go. Gets a ball upfield, gets out of the tackle, and he is into the end zone for 6. So Andres Heredia on to attempt the extra point as the Dogs take a 2-score lead. Left-footed Heredia has it set to go. They'll hold it. The kick is up. And it is good. 14-0 our score here at Helena West. Helena 3:51 left in the first. We'll take a break in the action and be back with the kickoff in just a moment. Laundry comes flying in to stop. Pretty decent kick return. It looked like a block in the back. It's going to be close. Let's see what they say here. So the Cougars are going to be backed up in a hole once again. So the Cougars going to be in difficult field position. So first down and 10. Cougars are going to set up in the shotgun. They'll send 4 men out wide. We've seen mainly a running attack out of this shotgun. Handoff goes up the middle, but not much cooking there as Star City comes flying in. Makes a stop. Good job by Star City coming in and stopping Duncan from getting going on that one. So it'll be second down and 13 after the loss. Clock at 3:10 and rolling here in the first quarter. Looks like they have made a change at the quarterback spot. Can't really get a great look at the number here. But I'll try to get you updated as soon as I can. Shotgun snap. They try the shuffle pass, and it is nearly intercepted by Star City as they had that one sniffed out as they were trying to get it into the hands of Duncan. So it'll bring up third down and 12. Looks like the play clock is not working here on the field. I wonder if the officials must be keeping it down there themselves. So 3rd down and long. Cougars in the shotgun set. They'll send 4 men wide. One will join the quarterback in the backfield. Quarterback gets the snap. It's low. He's going to run to the left side. He's looking to find some room. He's going to throw the ball, and it is intercepted. And it's going to be a Star City touchdown by Mason Taylor, who comes up gimpy on the play. And so if you heard a commotion there, I stood up out of my seat and knocked it off the stairs behind me here. Exciting play by Taylor. Not exciting is to see him limping his way back to the middle of the field. So we'll see. Heredia's already out there to attempt the extra point. So Heredia's all set. Snap is down. Kick is up. And it is true. It's 21-0. We're still in the first here at Central High School. We'll take a break in the action and be back with more in just a second. (21-0) here at Cadpolk Stadium as Heredia has it teed up once again and gets set to kick it for the 4th time early in this ball game. Heredia gets his foot into it. That's going to be a high end-over-end kick that'll drive them back to about the 12. It's up over the 20, and they're going to get it ahead to about the 30-yard line. And it looks like that time Braylon Stevens comes in and makes a stop for the Dogs. And it looks like we've got some more yellow laundry on the field. So let's see what they're going to do here. And it's going to be a hold against the Cougars. So they have really struggled tonight on the special teams and being able to come away with one clean. So they'll be down in their own territory. They'll spot the ball. Nose of the football sits on their own 20-yard line. So it'll be 1st down and 10. Defense gets no break after they had a defensive touchdown on the last series. Cougars get their personnel subbed in. 2:38 remains here in the first. They go with the shotgun look once again. Put a man in motion. They're going to hand it off on the jet sweep left side. He's giving up some ground, and the Dogs come a-pounding as they come in and are able to stop the wide receiver on that one as the handoff went to Trayzon Johnson. And Johnson, trying to find some room, just couldn't get it there. And the Dogs get to stop there. So after the loss of yards, it'll be 2nd down and 12 for the Cougars. So they'll get the ball set right in the middle between the hashes. Shotgun set for the Cougars. Johnson goes in motion again, but they'll hand it off back against the grain on the counter play. But the Star City defense does a good job. They'll stop him for a short gain on the play. as Wilkerson and looked like Tank Johnson got there and got him wrapped up quickly. And so it'll be 3rd down and 12 as play resumes. 1:20 remaining here in the first quarter. It's been all Dogs thus far tonight. Their defense really putting on a show so far. Shotgun set. Quarterback takes the snap. He's going to roll back to his right. He's just going to put it in the air. And that one was nearly picked once again as Austin Wilkerson jumped up and got a hand on it. And so 3rd down and 11 now becomes 4th and 11. And the Cougars will send their punt unit out onto the field. Star City once again is not going to send anyone back to return the punt. They'll keep everyone in tight. Wholesale personnel change by the home team. So let's see if the Dogs go after this one. Looks like they're still trying to get their personnel set out there. There's the snap, and he gets the punt away, and it's going to hit and take a big Helena West Helena roll all the way back across the 40 and stop at the 33. And so the Dogs going to have to go 67 yards this time as they'll be pinned back as far as they have all night long. We thank you for joining us. For those of you that are joining me here on the YouTube channel here tonight, the Dogs on the road at Helena West Helena Central, the roomiest press box in all the land of 8-4A. My hometown. I was born here and raised here until I was 7 years old, so it's always good to come back and visit the land of the Cougars. 1st down and 10 for the Dogs as they'll hand off right side. Tank Jones has 1st down yardage as he gets it north and south across the 45, and he'll get about 13 or 14 yards and get it all the way up to the 48-yard line. 1st down and 10 for the Dogs. Clock rolling here in the first. They're trying to get it rolling anyway. 40 seconds remains in the first quarter. 1st down and 10 for the Dogs. Flex bone look. Taylor's going to look to pass. He rolls right. He's in trouble. Steps up in the pocket. Hits his own man. And the Cougars are going to come in for a sack. Back around the 45-yard line. He'll lose. Are they saying incomplete pass? Let me see what they're saying here. Huh. They're going to take it back. Either way, that's the end of the first quarter. It's 21-0. Dogs on top. We'll take a break in the action and be back with more in just a moment. We've got a fresh 12 on the clock here at Cadpolk Stadium. It's 21-0. The Dogs on top, facing second down and 10, as they're going to say that last play was an incomplete pass. Austin Wilkerson, your receiver at the bottom of the screen, I formation. Handoff goes right side to Turner. Flag comes in almost immediately. And so let's see what they're going to call here. Illegal chop block against the Bulldogs, and so that'll push them back a bit. So that's going to be a 15-yarder. That one hurts. As the Dogs can't do that. It's second and a mile after that penalty. Play's going to be brought in this time by Dawson McGaw. So second and 25 for the Dogs here in the second quarter. Flex bone look. Handoff goes backside. That one will be across the 40, still going down the sideline. Very close to first down yardage. As that time, Jamal Hickman gets a great carry for the Dogs. And so let's see where they spot it. They'll be about 5 yards. We'll call it actually 3 yards short. So it'll be 3rd and 3 or 4 after Hickman gets most of that yardage back on a great run going left side. Hickman, Jones, and Turner will be your backs behind Mason Taylor. Taylor puts Hickman in motion again, and he's going to hand it off straight ahead to Tank Jones, and that'll be good enough for a Bulldog first down. And so Jones does a good job getting it north and south, and he is through that hole before you can hardly figure out what happened. So first down and 10. 11 minutes remain here in the second quarter. 2 men go out wide. Mason Taylor goes to the shotgun. He's going to take the snap. It's quarterback draw all the way, and he's going to get it inside the 40-yard line. They'll get it just down to the 39 of the Cougars. So he'll gain about 3 yards. We'll call it 2nd and 8, as he only got about 2, actually. And we've got an official calling time. It looks like the Cougars are going to take a timeout. We'll take the break with them. 10:33 remains in the half. Your Dogs on top, 21-0. Back with more in just a moment. Well, we'll come on back from the break. It wasn't a timeout. Looked like we had an equipment problem, or the Bulldogs made a substitution, and now the Cougars are going to take a timeout. So we'll take that timeout. Back with more in just a moment. Second down and 8 for the Dogs as play resumes. Play action. Taylor, he loads up. He's going to look deep, and he's got Austin Wilkerson deep and in the end zone for 6 points. So Wilkerson gets some separation, and he allows Taylor to strike deep for a Bulldog score. They went in one-on-one coverage, and Wilkerson was able to shake free to make a big strike to put the Dogs up by 4 scores. So with 10:27 remaining in the second, Heredia's on for the extra point. Lefty gets set. The kick is up, nearly blocked, but it goes through the uprights. It's 28-0 at Central High School as the Dogs are now on top. Pretty big early in the first quarter. They're able to continue adding to this score. It may be a short evening tonight as the sportsmanship rule will kick in the second half if it's a 35-point game. We'll take a quick break in the action. Back with the kickoff in just a Reddy is going to have it teed up straight down the 40-yard line, as that's where our perspective is tonight, as he gets set to kick it deep for the Cougars. He's had lots of work in that leg tonight between extra points and kickoffs here in the first half. Reddy gets set. He approaches the ball, and it's going to be a nice end-over-end kick. It's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. And so Heredia does a good job keeping the Cougars from having a return opportunity. They'll get it 1st and 10 at their 20 and need to go 80 yards to score. Again, we are on the road here tonight. As you see, we're on the natural grass playing surface inside of Cadpolk Stadium. You can see the brightness of the big scoreboard behind us, behind the Cougars, over to the right, as it is homecoming here. And so the Cougars have worked out of the shotgun all night tonight. I doubt that we'll see anything change on this drive. They will work out of the shotgun formation. They'll put a man in motion. Quarterback's going to keep it all the way. He goes right. He's going to have almost 5 yards. We'll call it 5 as he gets it up to the 25 on 1st down and 10. So a good job by the quarterback, who is quick on his feet, finding yardage early and making it second and very manageable, needing only 5 to get those chains moving. Star City has not allowed a 1st down thus far on the evening. Clock rolling with 9:50 remaining here in the half. Shotgun set. They'll hand it off right side to the receiver on the jet. And he broke the first contact, and that allowed him to get back to the line of scrimmage as Dejon Harrell. And so Harrell's going to get it back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. So 3rd down and 5. As the Cougars are going to need just across the 30 for a 1st down. So 3rd and 5 for the Cougars. Like I said, shotgun has been how they've worked on the evening, but it has primarily been to run the football. They get the snap. They're going to toss it out short, and it's going to fall incomplete as they were looking to get it out into the flats. back into the hands of Dejon Harrell. And so the Cougars are probably going to be sending that punt unit back out once again as it's 4th down and 5 as the Star City defense came to play here tonight. So 8:57 remains in the first half. It's been all Dogs. They lead it 28-0 over the Cougars. They'll come back out and get set to punt. Punt snap is good. The punt is low, and it's going to roll across the 50 and down to the Star City 44. We'll call it the 44. It's just inside the 45-yard line, and that's where the Dogs will take over 1st and 10 as we get set for this next offensive series. So Mason Taylor's going to remain in the game at your quarterback. I would imagine before long we're going to see some wholesale changes on that offense. I'd like to get to that 35-point mark here before the half and make it a short one. So 1st down and 10 as you'll have an excellent look at this offense. Jamari Douglas going to be your receiver here on the right side. Peyton Taylor goes in motion, but they'll hand it off on the straight dive as it looks like Tank Jones is going to get it across the 45. And he'll pick up about 2 yards. It's a 2nd down and 8 upcoming for the Dogs. Dax Humphrey's going to make his way into the ball game. He'll bring in the play and check in at receiver. At tight end. I formation for the Dogs. They'll hand off right side to Peyton Taylor. Taylor fighting for yardage at about the 48. They'll push him back. But his forward momentum will get him to about the 48-yard line. So he'll pick up about another yard, and that'll make it 3rd down and a long 7 for the Dogs. 7:50 and rolling here in the 2nd quarter. Star City last got on the board with a long strike from Mason Taylor to Austin Wilkerson. Let's see if they go back to the air here. So 3rd and 7. They'll hand it off right side and into the hands of Jamal Hickman. Hickman does a little dance at midfield, but that's about as far as he's going to get. And so the Dogs are facing 4th down and about 5 yards to go. So Star City elects to go for it. Let's see if they go for the long count here. Try to draw them off sides. I formation. Taylor does go with the hard count. He's got a man, and he moves into the neutral zone. And so that'll get him very close to 1st down. I think he'll still be just a little shy. So let's see where they set the marker. And the chain gang is going to go ahead and move the chains. I think he was going to be a little short. I didn't see the officials indicate 1st down. So the chain gang moves the chains. It's 1st down and 10. Taylor sets him in the eye. Hands off left side to Jamal Hickman. Hickman's going to have a good carry here as he's going to get it up to about the 40. So let's see where they spot it. They'll move it back to about the 41. So they'll give Hickman a good gain to 3 on 1st down. Dogs really working that middle tonight against the Cougars. Wing tee set. They hand off right side. This time it's going to go into the waiting hands of Kevin Johnson. Johnson's going to fall forward after he gets it inside the 40-yard line. He's going to have it up close to the 36, but it's going to be a hold against Star City, and that'll back them up. So that'll make it second down and long, as they'll have to repeat second down. So they'll mark it off. So that's going to put it back across the 50. Dogs are going to snap it with the nose of the football touching the 46. Timeout taken by the Bulldogs. 5:46 remains in the first half. Star City 28, Central 0, back in a moment. Everyone try and make it out next week to Bulldog Stadium. It'll be homecoming for the Bulldogs, as you see our homecoming court on your screen. We'd love to see some familiar faces making their way back into the house. If you hadn't been here in a few years, folks, you love the upgrades made in the facilities. It looks like a truly new place, as we've got new turf, new press box, new basketball arena. It looks great. A lot of that is due in part to the partners in the Bulldog Foundation. Come out, see the improvements, join up and be a partner today. Flexbone look. Handoff goes right side. Kevin Johnson races to the corner. He slips one tackler, but a good job that time by the outside linebacker in Dejon Harrell, coming in and catching the ankle of Johnson as he doesn't let the momentum get rolling. So it's going to be third down and long. The Dogs have it just short of the 49-yard line. Clock rolling with 5:15 remaining here in the first half. So let's see if they go back to the air. Antonio Matthews is in the ball game directly behind Mason Taylor. Taylor draws a man. It looks like he goes play action. He looks to throw. He loads up. He fires it, and he's got it complete into the hands of Dax Humphreys. Humphreys down deep inside of Cougar territory, and he's going to be dragged down at about the 3-yard line as Humphreys was all alone. And Taylor finds him, delivers a strike, and Star City's got a first down and goal. So missed assignment there from the Cougars. Puts the Bulldogs in the catbird seat. That's one of those that when you let the football go, he's so open, you hope, man, I just don't miss him, and Taylor did not. So it'll be a flex bone set. Handoff goes right up the middle to Antonio Matthews, and the big man rumbles into the end zone to make it a 34-0 game here in Central. I'll tell you what, Antonio Matthews is a load to try to stop. So with 4:20 remaining in the half, Heredia is on to attempt the extra point to try to make it a 35-point game. Snap is down. The kick is up. And the kick is good. It's 35-0 here at Central. We'll take a break and be back with more in just a moment. It's 35-0 here at Central as Andres Heredia tees it up. Star City defense gets set to go back on the field. They have not allowed a first down in the ball game here tonight. It has been a stellar performance. Heredia checks to make sure everyone is set to go. Left-footed kicker has it teed up. He's got his foot into it, and it's going to be a deep one. It'll drive them back inside the 10. And there's a little bit of a lane there as West Helena finds some room before Lane Tucker comes in and makes a stop. And so first down and 10. Trying to see where they'll get it spotted here. So it looks like they'll have it at about the 26 or 27 yard line. So first down and 10 for the Cougars. 4:14 remaining in this first half of the ball game. Shotgun set, man in motion. They'll hand it off to him on the jet sweep. He's giving up ground, and that allows Star City to come in, but he breaks out of a tackle, but he steps out of bounds. That's a good thing he did, as he may have shaken loose on that one. Gotten a pretty good gain. He'll pick up a yard. Second down and 9 upcoming for the Cougars. Clock at 4:04 here in the first half. So second and 9 for Central. Shotgun set. Man in motion. They'll hand it off up the middle. And there's a first down for the Cougars as they'll get it across the 40, and that'll move the chains. And the Cougars have gotten a first down across the 40-yard line. They'll be up to about the 43. Cougar offense trying to get this crowd fired up. They hadn't had a whole lot to be excited for. You like to see the crowd getting into it here on homecoming. First down and 10. Shotgun set. Handoff goes right side this time, and they'll bottle him up about the line of scrimmage as Lane Tucker comes in once again and makes a stop on Dejon Harrell. So second down, about, we'll call it 9. They did move it inside the original line of scrimmage. So they'll swap some personnel out. 2:55 and rolling here in the first half. 35-0 your score. Star City on top in this one. They'll go right up the middle with it again, and there's another gain. That'll be a first down as they'll push forward across midfield, across the 45, down to the Bulldog 44-yard line. And so that time, a good job by Zamarian Spencer getting up the field and getting the first down for the Cougars. So fresh set of downs, first and 10 for the Cougars. Man in motion. They'll hand it off inside as that time Jeremy Duncan slipped in the backfield. There was some contact coming, but I think his ground gave out from under him there, and he was able to avoid most of it. So it'll be second down and 12 after a loss of a couple. The Cougars in their best field position of the night have it in Star City territory at the 47. Minute and 39 seconds remains in the half. Man in motion. Spencer keeps it, and this time they're going to hit him at the line of scrimmage as Johnson comes flying in, as well as Lane Tucker. And so 3rd down and 12. Clock approaching a minute 15. They lead it by 5 touchdowns here in this one. So here come the Cougars once again, shotgun set. They'll throw the quick pass out to the right side. They'll be back to the original line of scrimmage. And we've got a penalty flag on the play. I'm not sure where that one's coming in. There's 2 of them out there. It looks to be in the neighborhood of holding or a man downfield that shouldn't have been. So let's see what they're going to call. It is going to be a holding against the Cougars. So that'll back them up 10. We'll play 3rd once more with 50 seconds remaining here in the first half. So we'll call it 3rd down and about 18 for the Cougars. The flags have not been their friends here tonight. So that puts it back across on the Cougars' side of the 50-yard line. They'll snap it from the 47. Shotgun set. Good snap. Spencer looks to pass, steps up. He's going to throw it, and he is got it short of his intended receiver, but they drug him down on that one as they had a hold of his jersey and pulled him down, so they'll give the Cougars a 1st down. So that one's a gift to the Cougars. And it's going to be pass interference against Star City. It does not carry with it an automatic 3rd down. Or, excuse me, an automatic 1st down. So it'll be 3rd down. Puts it back across the 40 of Star City to about the 39. They need it just inside the 35 for 1st down. Man in motion. Star City all jump on the hard count. It's going to be an offsides against the Bulldogs, so that'll be a free 5 yards and a 1st down for the Cougars. So 43 seconds remain, and they'll have the ball inside the 35 down to the 33 with a fresh set of downs and 43 seconds left to work here in the first. And when I say the first, I mean the first half. Shotgun set, man in motion. Spencer's going to keep it. He looks to pass, stepping back, turns it loose down the field. He had a man behind the defense, but he overthrows everyone. And so that'll make it 2nd down and 10 with 36 seconds left. Spencer turned it loose and just overthrew his intended receiver that time. So 2nd and 10. I don't think that they're keeping a play clock on the field here tonight. So Cougars walk it back. Harrell's going to be your receiver here on the near side. So back to throw it once again. Spencer's in trouble. He's going to keep. He fires, and he's got a man down towards the end zone. He had a jump ball, threw it into double coverage, but his intended receiver nearly came away with that one. So it'll be 3rd down and 10. Just under 30 seconds remain here in the first half. Cougars take a timeout. We'll take it with them. Star City 35, Helena West Helena 0. Back with more in just a moment. During the break, the quarterback, Zamarian Spencer, made his way to the sideline, and so they'll swap him out and send a new quarterback on the field for 3rd down and 10. Looks like they're going to work this time out of the pistol set. Nope, they're going to stay with the shotgun. Harrell's going to keep it. It's a run all the way. He's wrapped up by Johnson. Didn't get him to the ground, but coming in to clean it up is Jamari Douglas and Lane Tucker. And so that'll make it 4th down and 10 as they don't gain anything on that one. And the Cougars going to take their final time out of the half with 8 seconds remaining. So this 4th down and 10 should be the last play of the half. 8 seconds remain here. Cougars going to try to get one more play. And barring any scoring, it'll be a sportsmanship mercy clock the entire second half for the Bulldogs. So the Bulldogs are going to send several men deep in that secondary and play a little prevent defense. Shotgun drops back. Quarterback looks to pass. He's going to roll right, and he's not going to be able to get the pass away as time expires. It's halftime, and Helena West Helena, it's 35-0. Dogs on top. We'll be back with more Star City Bulldog football in the second half here in just a little We welcome you back live from Cadpolk Stadium here in Helena, West Helena as we get set for third quarter action. It's going to be a quick second half as this is a 35-0 game, and the Dogs lead it by the amount needed to keep that clock running continuously in the second half. We had 4 offensive scores in the first half. 1 interception taken back. And so Star City looks to keep things going. I'm sure we're going to see some subs going here in the second half as we try to make it a quick one. We'll be back with action as they get set to play in just a moment. The final horn of halftime has gone off. 12 minutes have been put on the clock. We're set for kickoff. This will be the first kickoff Star City has seen all night long as they did, I guess they lost the toss as West Helena decided to receive the opening kick, and so the Dogs are going to get a chance here. It looks like the Cougars are getting set for an onside attempt. Official's hand is in the air. We're ready for football here from Cadpolk Stadium. And it's going to be taken back at about the 31 by Tank Jones. Jones across the 40, across the 45. He'll get ahead to the 47. And so the Dogs will be near midfield as they begin the second half. So they started the clock, and it continues to roll here, as it'll be a continuous clock for the remainder of this half. Looks like Dogs are going to start the half with their second offense. Peyton Taylor takes over, call the signals. There's a fumble on the play, and that may be Cougar football. Cougars do come away with it, and it's going to be a Cougar football as Taylor could not get it clean. You know, I almost said a few moments ago, one of the big differences in this game and the most recent games has been the ability of the Dogs to take care of the football, no turnovers, very few penalty yards. Well, that just changed in an instant. And so the Cougars take over first down and 10 as they'll go right out there on offense. It looks like Spencer's going to be your quarterback to start the second half. Nope, Spencer's going to swap out and go to wideout as they'll send Harrell back there. Harrell takes a high snap. He goes left. He's got some room. He's across the 40 and across the 35. And so DJ Harrell moved into the quarterback spot from receiver and gets a first down. Gets it across midfield for Central. So it'll be first down and 10. Spencer back at the quarterback spot. Let's see what they do here. Spencer takes a snap. He'll come left side. He follows blockers. There's all kinds of room inside the 30, down to nearly the 25-yard line. They'll knock him out, it looks like, at about the 26. They'll say actually back at about the 27. So second down and 8. Clock rolling. Under 10 minutes already. Harrell back at quarterback. He takes it. He goes left side, following blockers. And Harrell's going to get first down yardage and more as he gets across the 20 and still fighting for yards at around the 15-yard line. He'll fall forward to the 14. So Harrell's got it down inside the red zone for the first time tonight against that Star City second defensive unit. They're sending and pulling everyone out there to block. Cougars doing a good job blocking on that edge. Shotgun set, same play, and we've got a whistle, and it looks like, let's see what they're going to call here. Looks like they didn't give enough time for the substitution there. So the official stopped play to allow the substitution to occur. It would not surprise me to see that quarterback keep it on the left side. That has worked out well for him here in the last few plays. Man in motion. Quarterback hands off right side on the counter. He finds some room up the middle. And the Cougars are on the board with their first touchdown of the evening. It comes here in the third quarter. And so Cougars get it on the board. It's 35-6 here in the third. 8 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. The Cougars will go for 2. Spencer's going to keep it left side, and he'll walk into the end zone. And the 2-point conversion is good. It's 35-8. We'll take a break in the action and be back with a kickoff in just a moment. 35-8 as the Cougars get set to kick it off. It'll be a corner kick that'll hit it about the 40-yard line, taken by Tank Jones, and Jones will get knocked out of bounds. And let's see where they'll spot him. They'll spot him just shy of the 35, so it'll be first down and 10 for the Dogs as they hope to do a little better on this offensive set. They received the kickoff to begin the second half but never ran an offensive play as Peyton Taylor was unable to bring in the snap. And so let's see. Albright splits out wide. Peyton Taylor under center. Taylor gets the snap. He hands off left side to Jamal Hickman. Hickman's got some room. Hickman across the midfield stripe. So good job by Jamal Hickman on the carry to the left side. He'll be just short of the first down yardage. Looks like he gained about 8. And so we're already under 6 minutes remaining here in the third quarter with a continuous clock. We'll call it 2nd and 3 here. Peyton Taylor under center. Handoff goes left side to Johnson. Johnson tries to race him to the corner as Kevin is upended short of the line of scrimmage. And so he'll lose a couple, and that'll make it 3rd and about 5. We'll take a break in the action. It looks like our connection is slowed here. We'll get the stream back up and get